As you see, hello, butterfly family. I'm doing a celebrity reading on Nick Carter. He is the brother of Aaron Carter. Shall I say the late Aaron Carter, who's no longer with us? Um, the only reason I'm doing this reading on Nick is because I've been hearing some rumors that has been circulating about Nick. I believe it's like an old rumor, but some woman was saying that he had sexually assaulted her some years back when he was in a group, um, the Backstreet Boys. It has here top story: Backstreet Boys Nick Carter accused of sexual assault. I'm going to continue to talk. I want to turn this around to get to my workstation. I just want to show my little face and say hello, butterflies. Welcome back, and thank you for your love and supporting my channel. I appreciate you all. And let's get with this reading, okay? Let me turn this around. All right, family. Let me see here. I had Googled his name. It has here Nicholas Jean Carter is an American singer and a member of the vocal group Backstreet Boys. As of 2015, Carter has released 3 solo albums, Now or Never, I'm Taking Off, an American, doing breaks between Backstreet Boys scheduled in collaboration with Jordan Knight. But anyway, I ain't going through all of that. It has here he was born January 28th, year 1990. He's presently 42 years old, and he's from Jamestown, New York. And I didn't know he had this many siblings. Goodness. You got Aaron, you got Leslie, Angel, what's that? Tylen, Taclyn, Bobby, and Jean, and Caden Carter. So he has quite a bit of siblings, and it has here that he's married. He's been married. I think he got married in 2014, and he has it looks like, let me see, one. Let me see, William Ridge Carter. I think he has 3 children. So anyway, um, before I get started, I just want to give a little background information that I had saw online. And even though, it was rumors, because I did do a reading on his brother, Aaron Carter, as well. And everybody has their own, thoughts and views. Like, people have a right to their opinions. Let me just say that. And let's just say it's okay to agree to disagree. So please, everyone, no fighting in the comments, okay? People have a right to their opinions. Just say what you have to say with love. That's all. It's a difference where you're speaking from the heart or you're speaking out of your booty, if you know what I mean. Okay, so anyway, it has here Aaron Carter, brother Nick honors the late brother singer. And I believe the Backstreet Boys was at a concert, and I remember hearing something about that he was honoring his brother. Um, it has here Aaron Carter made amends with brother Nick before death. And this is what stated online, family, okay? I don't know how true this is as far as what was going on behind the scenes, but I can tell that, there was definitely some, tension when Nick was alive. I'm not Nick, but Aaron, when he was alive, there was definitely some tension between him and his brother because he would also talk about it. And let me see. It has here, and it says here a rep for Aaron Carter. So it says a rep, okay, a rep for Aaron Carter said the late pop star made amends with his older brother, Nick Carter, before dying Saturday at the age of 34. So that's what the rep said, okay? But anyway, if he actually did, that's a good thing. All I know is, where I was picking up on his brother, it seemed to me that he was in a good place. Even though I know he was dealing with a lot of ups and downs behind the scenes, it did seem like he was finally in a good place, and he was, looking forward, moving towards the future in a positive manner. But all of a sudden, the draw. Let me just say this: all of a sudden, the draw dropped, and he was taken out like that. And my opinion, intuitively, I feel like he was murdered, but that's just me, and it's a cover up, but that's just me. Okay, everybody have a right to their opinions. Yes, he was struggling, but still, I sense that there's more to it. That's all I'm saying, because when people know that you have a history of substance abuse, of just struggling, period, whether it's alcohol or drugs, anybody can sabotage you. As far as those that notice about you and you let them get close to you, you let them get inside your circle, they can easily sabotage you, and the authorities will not question it. No one will question it because they're looking at, from the outside looking in, as far as what they known about you, if you know what I mean. But I wasn't there, but you know God was there, and I was picked up in the spirit that is more to the story. But yes, he was struggling, but as I stated, I was picking up that Aaron was at a place that he was moving forward and looking forward to life as far as working on some new projects. But I'm through with that because this video is about his brother, Nick. So I'm setting my attention on Nick. And I might not use that picture. I think I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to use this one. So I'm setting my attentions on Nick. Anything the Spirit wants to know concerning Nick. What's the present going on with Nick Carter? And I'm going to let the Spirit do the talking. And remember, whatever you see and hear in this reading concerning Nick Carter, it is allegedly. We know it's not facts. Because I don't want anybody to get triggered. Oh, boy. Divine Spirit, 11 of all knowing. Holy Spirit leads me to all truth, seeking clarity about Nick Carter. What's presently going on with Nick Carter? How is Nick Carter in the present due to the passing of his brother Aaron? How is he really? I think I'm going to stop right there. How is Nick Carter in the present? But as I am doing this right here, when I'm looking at Nick, I do pick up on, for some reason, siblings rivalry. Like, I'm sure it was a lot of, wanting to outshine the other, if you know what I mean. And some envy, which is very sad for, success and fame can really tear up a family. Instead of them making the money, they letting the money make them. getting caught up in the success, it can really tear a family apart. And then as well the egos. The difference between Nick and his brother Aaron, Aaron was going against the grain, and I feel like Nick was. I'm sense with Nick, he pretty much was just going along with, how do you say, with the get along game, and not questioning anything. And if he was still the fact that he was so hungry for success, shall I say, and the fame. He was willing to do whatever it takes, shall I say. That's what I'm, picking up with Nick. And this is not me judging him. This is what I'm picking up in the spirit about him, okay, intuitively. Other than that, I'm sure he is, you know, an awesome guy. But he definitely wants to obtain the fame and success that he has accumulated. All right, the first card is upside down concerning Nick Carter. I was setting my attention looking at his eyes. What's presently going on with him and anything the spirit wants to know. This card came out upside down. This is the third eye chakra. It represents I see. Had this card been upward, I would say, okay, Nick, he see what's going on with a situation or with someone. He's not in the dark. He's saying, okay, I see. Right here, he's saying, I don't see. It's like he's in the dark about something. Or he could be in denial. He's either in denial about something or someone, or he's in the dark about something or someone. He don't see. Maybe he don't see the big picture. I can't make this up. This is the awareness card. It's upside down. Had this card been upward, this would let me know that Nick is aware of what's going on. He is aware of his surroundings. He's in a place of knowing. Right here, he's in the dark about something or someone. He's clueless. He's operating in non-awareness. Now, this also could be due to, if he has any kind of addictions like, alcohol or drugs, okay? That can cloud his judgment. That can cloud his intuition if he's not focused. If he's not focused, I can see also why this card would be upside down, being distracted on the wrong things or on the wrong individual. Next, this card is upside down. This is material and spiritual prosperity. Now, let me say this. There must be balance, okay? There must be balance. And I'm not just talking about mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but that's something that needs to be balanced as well. But this is material and spiritual prosperity. Had this card been upward, I would say Nick is balanced in this area. He's balanced with the material aspect, of life as far as the things that he has gained along the way due to prosperity, and he's balanced spiritually, okay? And he's not putting the materialistic above the spiritual, which is supposed to be the most important thing. You should never put anything above that. But I'm going to say it like this. It's a good chance he might not be spiritual. He might be religious, but he might not be spiritual. Or I can say this, or, he is gravitating more to being materialistic, and he is, not grounding himself as far as tapping into that which is most important, and that's the spirit. Okay, he could be ignoring the spirit side of him that's very hungry, but due to being materialistic and distracted on the wrong things. Okay, hold on, family. All right. Apologize for that. I had to put the phone on mute. But anyway, this just lets me know he's not balanced in this area. Okay, he's very materialistic, pretty much chasing the money, and he's not balanced in this area. He's putting in one more. He's making one more priority than the other. Alrighty, next is upside down. This is the Triumph card. And Nick card came out upside down. Now, had this card been upward, I would say whatever is going on with Nick due to any stagnation, as far as anything that could be holding him back mentally, he is releasing it and he is moving forward. He's still feeling stuck right now, and this could be due to the passing of his brother. I'm sure of it, okay? It is. It really has affected him more than people may know. And so right here, mentally, he's feeling stuck. He's in stagnation. Something is really, really bothering him, and we all have an idea what that is. And it's hard for him to shake it off right now, okay? He's having a hard time, shaking, this off. And I truly believe it has to do with his brother. He's having a hard time dealing with it, okay? Mentally, it's really affecting him. And it's hard for him to move forward from it. Now, it can be something else, but I'm just going to say his brother. All right, next is upside down. This is the chakra card. It represents I want. Nick card is upside down. He is saying I don't want. It's something that he does not want. Next, we have the waiting game. It is upside down. This lets me know that Nick has a decision to make, and he has time. He could be procrastinating, taking his time making the decision, but his card came out upside down. So if he has a decision to make, he needs to make it now, because it's like the spirit is saying, okay, time is up. Next, we have the disruption card. Now, this is interesting. This card came out with the reading that I did before this one. I did a reading on the American actor Chris Hemsworth, and this card came out in his spread as well. This is a disruption card, and it came out upside down in Nick's reading as well. Had this card been upward, I would say it's something that Nick is doing that he's causing disruption in his life, whether it's chaos, whether, his spending habit is poor to where he's doing more spending instead of saving and investing. It could be something that he's doing, as far as that's not for his highest good, okay, that can be affecting his home life. Let me just say that. But his card came out upside down. So this lets me know this is it's an outside entity, okay, that's causing disruption in Nick's life. Now, this can be personal. It can be due to, somebody that he knows that's trying to get on his damn nerves, if you know what I mean. Trying to, disrupt his peace of mind, shall I say. It's definitely somebody that he knows. Let me just say that. It's definitely somebody that he knows, and it has to be somebody that's close enough to him that would cause him to, be experiencing this right here. Okay? Because can nobody really sabotage you unless you allow them to get close to you or in your inner circle. Now, I'm going to read up on this card. I didn't read up on it when I did, the reading on Chris Hemsworth, but I'm going to read up on it for many of you, okay, so you receive clarity. But at the end of the day, somebody Chris knows is really shaking his world, okay? Now, due to the fact that his brother has passed, who knows? It can be maybe, the fact that his loved one, had died, it could be that. Because, see, this is upside down just means, it's not something that Chris is doing. I say Chris, I apologize. Upside down just let us know that it's something that Nick is not doing to cause havoc in his life. So this could be due to hearing about his brother passing, hearing about Aaron passing, that could be shaking his world, shaking his foundation. It can be that as well, okay? All right. Where is my book? A sudden, unusual, unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot, the meaning of this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whatever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situation arises in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teacher. Learn from the past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. And you know what? I forgot all about it, family. I did read to you about an article about a woman that's accusing him of a sexual assault. So that's an example of an outside entity that's shaking his world up, if you know what I mean, okay? It's shaking his world up because he's been accused of a sexual assault, okay? So it can be that as well. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limited belief, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyle must be addressed so that positive change can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view this traumatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. So that's interesting because, according to the spirit, by this card being upside down, it's also speaking about addressing, problematic lifestyle. Okay. And if you are allegedly behind the scenes carrying on, okay, in a way that's not healthy, touchy, doing a lot of things that are not for his highest good to be doing, thinking he's not going to get caught, thinking he's going to get away with it, that's problematic. These are like problematic actions, being careless, being reckless, okay? But still due to your actions, that boomerang, it comes back. And it looked like this boomerang went out and it's coming back at him. Okay, it's an outside entity. Somebody's causing havoc in his life, disturbing his peace of mind, shaking his foundation. He's falling on his head. Now, right here, this is interesting. This is the partner, I want to say the lovers, okay? But anyway, this is the couple card. It's upside down. Upper represents harmony, bliss in the relationship. Everything is everything. Now he is married. That's what when I read it, that's what they're saying. He's been married since 2014. If this is Nick and his wife, there's lack of harmony. Okay? Disagreements, arguments, whatever the case may be. But if this is Nick and his wife, there's lack of harmony in this union. Okay? If it's not presently going on, it will be in the coming days and weeks ahead. Okay? Probably having a little fight, disagreement, a little spat. Next is upside down. This is fulfillment of wishes. So pretty much, whatever wish Nick is believing for, it depends on what this means to him. According to the spirit, he's not going to receive it yet. It's put on hold. Maybe he want his career to really take off and blossom. Who knows? I know that his group is back out there again performing and doing shows and all of that, but it just depends on what this means to him. All right. But there's a hold on this so-called wish that he's believing for. It's something that he wants and desiring. I'm seeking confirmation on the disruption card. And I'm seeking confirmation on the couple card. I'm going to start off with the disruption first. I'm going to use the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Divine Spirit seeking clarity about Nick Carter. Seeking clarity about the disruption card upside down. What's going on with Nick? Why is this card upside down? The disruption card. Seeking clarity on the disruption card concerning Nick Carter. Seeking clarity about the disruption card concerning Nick Carter. A lot of times when the cards fall, okay, front facing the answers, I will acknowledge them as well. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a Divine Shadow Self Oracle that I'm using. And shout out to Divine Vision. It will help me get the idea about those shadow aspects that's going on with Nick, as well as events that are going on behind the scenes as far as how they're playing out. Divine Spirit seeking clarity on the disruption card concerning Nick Carter. Why is the disruption card upside down? Seeking additional clarity about Nick Carter. With the disruption card being upside down. Seeking clarity about the disruption card being upside down concerning Nick Carter. God, that's a lot. Ooh, my goodness. Might have fact check. Let me set this right here. I'm going to just read them all out because when these cards fall out, they fall out for a reason. And they do tell a story. Please know that. Hold on. So these are some additional information, family, due to why the disruption card is upside down, okay? And then it's going to be interesting because I'm also going to be using these when it comes to the relationship card as well. All right, let's get with it. Now this is in divine order. First card is selfishness. According to the spirit, selfishness is playing a part. Internalizing, this is someone who's taking things in. Jealousy. Rejection. Confusion. Rebellious. That's an interesting word, isn't it? That's someone who don't like to follow the rules. Explosive. Emotions heating up. Bully. So it looks like to me the spirit is giving us a lot of background info on, Nick's characteristic as well, those shadow aspects about him as well. Antagonist, aloof, someone who's showing no, someone's coming out very distant. Anxiety, empty. Now this right here is not a good place to be. This is someone who's very depressed. They can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Also, this individual feels helpless. And they could also be in victim mode as well. Coercion, using force or threats, trying to, get your point across or persuade someone to do something. Now, no wonder I'm seeing this right here, numbness. I'm going to show you this numbness. And usually when I see numbness, I normally see this following it, either drugs or alcohol. So behind the scenes, allegedly, he could be doing this also. Flighty. Closed off. This is someone who's shutting off. Well, let me get my words right. This is someone who's shutting down and they don't want to, let anyone in as far as what's going on with them. So that could be another reason when it comes to the couple card being upside down. He could be behind the scenes, whether his wife or whomever, he could be very, very withdrawn and lashing out. You know what I mean? Not dealing with his anger and his emotion well. Look at that, secretive. So according to the spirit, he's very secretive. Humiliation. So being accused of something, I'm sure he's feeling this right here. Temptation. Disconnection. And I'm sure this is what's going on behind the scenes in the home front, if you know what I mean. Destruction. Brainwash. And vindictive. Now, if this is not Nick energy being vindictive, this could be the so-called person that's accusing him. If that's the case, this individual wants revenge. A vindictive person want to get back at you. All right. Let me seek clarity on this. Relationship, divine spirit. Why is the relationship card upside down? Concerning Nick Carter. Lack of harmony. Why is the lack of harmony upside down? I'm going to place these back in the deck, okay? Why is the relationship card upside down? Why is the relationship card upside down concerning Nick Carter? Oh, that's why. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Deception. And the Spirit did say he's very secretive. Maybe wifey or girlfriend or whomever found out about something that he was doing behind the scenes. And see, I don't know when this incident happened, as far as him being accused of sexual assault, because I believe it was an old event. I mean, well, it happened a while back. But I think he's married, though. I think he's still married. So who knows, maybe, trouble in paradise due to the fact that these accusations, had came out. But anyway, deception is playing a part. as far as why this union is upside down, lack of harmony. Divine Spirit, I need to shuffle. Okay, I'm going to continue. Okay. I have here first card was deception. I showed you that already. Then I got envy. Insecurities. Hello. Disrespectful. Okay, so yeah. Drunk. So not only did I get drugged, I got drunk also. So it looked like to me that he's an emotional wreck at home. I have abandonment issues. So for me to get this right here, this lets me know that he behind the scenes allegedly, Nick could be a control freak. Not only do he like to like not only do he like to control his environment, but also people. Okay. It has here heartbroken, disagreeable. So like I said, the couple cards upside down because there's a lot of disagreements going on. I'm sure she can't say nothing right to him because he just very moody right now. Abuse, so there's some abuse in this relationship also. It could be physical allegedly, or it could be just verbal, negative. Negative exchange back and forth. But there's definitely some abuse going on behind the scenes. Burdens, carrying burdens, feeling doubtful, drowning. He's very emotional, drowning in his emotions. Fearful, defensive. Wow. So for me to get this right here, I'm surprised accusation didn't pop up. But he's feeling very defensive. And this couple card is upside down and withdrawn. Look like to me he's trying to numb his pain. He's trying to shut everything and everyone out. We complete. I think this shuffle. All right, let me shuffle again. Divine Spirit, seeking clarity about the harmony card being upside down. Ooh. About the harmony card upside down. I thought one of the cards flipped on the other side, but it didn't. Vindictive. Coming out very vindictive. I need to shuffle. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. We have here boredom. This is someone who's longing for change, feeling very restless. Grudge, holding a grudge. Callous. This is someone who's showing no emotion. Depression. I told you, behind the scenes. Arrogance. Passive aggression. Evasive. Wow. Wow. The spirit is peeling the layers. Someone who avoids commitment. And you wonder why this is upside down. It ain't my opinion. Allegedly, it looks like behind the scene, Nick is doing him, okay? Evasive, someone who avoids commitment. Desperation. Manipulation. Addictions. And they're all kind of addictions. You got sex addiction, drugs, alcohol. And so far we did see drunk and we saw drink. Let me see, did we see drinking? Yeah, we did. Sabotage. I think about self-sabotage due to negative ways of thinking and his actions. Grief. Hostility. And accusations. So if he's still married, yeah, wifey is getting in that ass, okay? Excuse my French, but I'm just keeping it real. Accusations. Wifey or girlfriend. It just depends on if they haven't separated. Isn't that interesting? To me, Nick seemed like the type, as far as what I'm picking up, I feel like the communication is not healthy in that union. You know, I'm sure when it comes to altercation, shall I say, conflict, instead of him just sitting there and talking it out, amongst, Nick and his so-called, significant other, I can actually see him just walking away. Maybe going to another room, like, I don't want to hear it. And that's not healthy communication at all. I mean, that's not going to solve anything. You must communicate in order to have a healthy union, because can nobody read your mind. But see, that's somebody that's shutting you off. Notice we saw the withdrawn card, the disconnection. That's somebody who's shutting you off, okay? That's it, shutting you off. Yeah, they're just shutting you out. That's the point I'm trying to make. Alrighty. I want to use this deck right here real quick, if I can find it. The Love Oracle card. I want to use this. Cause we already have an idea as far as what's going on behind the scenes with allegedly with Nick and his spouse. But like I said, if it's not his current spouse, it can be his girlfriend. I don't know if he's still married and he divorced, cause I read the biography, when I Googled him, and it had on there his spouse, and it didn't have 2014. So if he's still presently married, there's trouble in paradise. That's all I'm saying, okay? And it can be something as simple as a fight, argument, disagreement, you name it. Divine Spirit, seeking clarity about Nick Carter. What's probably going on in that union in his relationship? What's probably going on in that union in his relationship? It has here the butterfly relationship evolving in the next phase, healing the inner child growth. But the fact that that couple card came out upside down, well, upper represents harmony, but upside down represents lack of harmony. Um, the relationship is not evolving right now. It's at a halt, okay? Um, it's at a pause. Let me just say that. That union right now is at a pause. Let me just say that. 'Cause it has here growth, as well as it has here healing the inner child. Nick has a lot of shadow aspects of him that needs healing, and all of this is stemmed from his childhood due to trauma. Who knows what he has seen coming up in the industry, okay? And any childhood wounds, anything that affected him in his younger years that led up to his adulthood that he has not healed from, it can also affect him, in his current relationships. So the fact that I'm seeing this saying healing the inner child, his inner child needs healing. My advice to Nick needs to get counseling. He needs to seek counseling, talk to somebody, and also do some self-healing work. And anybody can do that, okay? Mirror work is excellent. But anyway, this is just pretty much personal about him, how he needs to heal and, face his issues, face his demons. And yeah, he needs to heal. Because it's also affecting his relationships as well. Divine Spirit seeking clarity about Nick Carter. What's going on in his relationship, in his marriage? Why is the harmony card upside down? What's going on in that union? Okay, it has here not today. So this is someone that's, procrastinating, don't want to deal with anything right now. It says not today. Not dealing with the hurt, avoiding a conversation. I told you, family. Call/person, boundaries, still angry. So right now, he's still angry and he's avoiding having that conversation right now. And he's not dealing with his pain and his hurt very well. Not today. So if she was like, Nick, honey, let's talk this out, he's like this. Not today. Go on there. Or, who knows? He may have left the house. I don't know. Or if he live in a mansion, maybe she's in one wing and he's in the other. Who knows? But he's not dealing with his issues nor problems very well. If anything, he's dealing with it by self-medicating. What's going on in that union relationship? What's going on in that union and relationship? Well, I think I'm gonna stop right here. This is playing a big part too. His addictions is also playing a big part. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. But anyway, his addiction is playing a part also. And I did let you know there's sex addictions also. Having more than one sexual partner. I think I'll stop right there. That's self-explanatory. But I don't mean no harm, and I'm not trying to put Nick down. But I'm someone now. I heed the spirit, and when I'm seeing certain messages come out, I'm surprised she been with him as long as she's been with him. I'm just saying. I bet he's something else to deal with. But people stay with people for many, many reasons. And sometimes it ain't for the love factor. A lot of time it's don't want to lose their benefits, if you know what I mean. A lot of time it's for other reasons why people stay with people. Okay. But who knows how long this union gonna last? Cause right now it's accusations out there that he's dealing with. Ooh, excuse me, family. My throat got kind of parched like. Okay, I'm going to end it using this deck right here. Well, actually, I'm saying I'm going to end it, but we know that's not the case because I definitely have to use the my homemade celebrity deck on him. So I probably just do about maybe 6 cards. So I'm going to use the angel deck real quick. Divine Spirit taking clarity by Nick Carter. What's going on with Nick Carter? Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Nick Carter? Okay. Remember, none of this is in divine order. This is the ego card, our angel Jophiel. It came out upside down. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things. I told you, family, he's very materialistic. Negative or fear based thoughts. Now, for this card to be upside down, it's just something that, he needs to look at or we need to look at. As far as it's something that it could be something that he's not doing that he needs to do as far as getting back on track, shall I say, especially with the mental, okay? But anyway, I'm going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning. And I let me be the judge where you feel like, okay, I see why this card is upside down, all right? But anyway, it came out for a reason. Let me see. The angels want you to know that the entrapment you're feeling isn't real. This card indicates that there's a lot of your feelings are stemming from anxiety. They aren't based on reality. So give your fear to God and the angels. Now, his card came out upside down. So this letting me know whatever's going on with Nick, he's not giving it to God and releasing it. It's like he's trying to deal with whatever's going on with him. He's trying to deal with it on his own. Okay, taking on all this burden, and he's not seeking help at all, allegedly. But according to the spirit, he's trying to handle the matter on his own. And he's not seeking divine help whatsoever, okay? It has here. So give your fears to God and the angels and ask for their help in adapting a more positive perspective on the situation. So if something is bothering him, but instead of him just, taking it to God and ask God to help him, whatever that's bothering him and releasing it and letting it go, he's not doing that. He's holding on to it. So that's burdens. This card also indicates that you're focused upon the material things in life. I told you, family, he's very materialistic. Heaven acknowledges that you, like everyone, has physical needs. However, your attention to the accumulation of possession is out of balance. Recess why you want to acquire these items. And the reason he wants to acquire these items is because he's trying to fill a void, which material things could never fill. Perhaps you're trying to fill an emotional void, which material objects could never do. What you're really craving is inner peace through a spiritual path. Additional meaning, refusal to face the truth or take personal responsibilities for the situation, addiction, temptation, dependency, excessive debt. And that's his problem right there behind the scenes. Addictions and temptation, whatever he's being tempted behind the scenes, and also excessive debt. He's doing a lot of spending. So if he knew what I know, he better be savings, and I don't know, use some of that money and do something with it to where he have a backup plan, if you know what I mean. He's not going to always be performing. Maybe invest his money into something else. The next card's upside down. This is Ace of Water. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhancement, intuition, a new home. Now it has here falling in love. Well, he's already in a relationship. Or the resurgence of a relationship. This card's upside down. It's upside down for a reason. Okay? I'm going to show it to you. Because this card speaks about like a relationship blossoming, growth. But this card is upside down. So this is lack of growth. Okay? This is like a halt in a relationship right here. It's not growing. It's not blossoming. And there is no resurgence of a relationship. But only time will tell. I'm just a messenger. Next, we have Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So, this letting me know that it's a good chance that this so-called union would get back on track down the road. Okay? But right now there is conflict in this so-called union. But according to the spirit, things will pick back up and get back on track. Okay? A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. And what stands out to me is a positive resolution of a conflict. Next is upside down. This is the Lovers. Archangel Raphael is upside down. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decision. Good health. Now, upper represents good health. also a blossoming, healthy relationship. His card is upside down. So he may have some health concerns, some health issues. As well, we know the relationship allegedly behind the scenes is kind of rocky. Next, page of air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without facts. I bet you this has to do with those accusations. And I will read up on this one, page of air. Situation. You'll likely receive new information that presents a challenge or delay. The message may come from someone who speaks bluntly and without thoughtfulness, but don't take it personally. What's important is the message, not the messenger. People, someone who's often intelligent, honest, and endless curious. A person who's analytical with a brilliant intellect and can reveal the truth behind situations, fair, logical, unemotional, and impulsive. Additional meaning, a new challenge, a contract or agreement, constructive criticism, and legal matters, and gossip. Yes, the streets are talking. The YouTube bloggers, streets, entertainment streets are talking. So this speaks about contracts, it speaks about legal matters as well as gossip, okay? And truth delivered without facts. Ain't that something? Truth. It's been delivered, but no facts. So who knows? This female might be telling the truth. She just doesn't have enough facts, or shall I say, evidence to back it up. Okay, upside down. This is three of air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. I'm going to read up on this one. Look like he's struggling in that area when it comes to forgiveness. Three of air. Something has occurred that makes you sad. This may be a current situation or something from your past that has lingered and continued to distress you. Trust that the sadness will pass and you'll eventually see this situation purpose in your life. Take time to heal, release painful memories, and move bravely forward. Forgiveness is a powerful healer. Don't hold on to the energy of past disappointments or conflict. Remember to forgive yourself for choices you might wish you made differently. You did the best you could at the time and allow yourself to move on. Additional meaning, misunderstanding, loneliness, relationship concern, painful revelation. Wow. All right, fam, I'm going to get ready to end this reading. I'm going to real quick use my homemade celebrity deck. Now, with that deck, you never know what you're going to see. Let me just say that. So, remember, it is allegedly. Things have to play out. And it is not my opinion. You see how thick this is? This is my Hollywood celebrity reading deck, okay? It's quite thick. All right, divine spirit seeking clarity on Nick Carter. Anything the spirit wants to know. I see throw things in the dark, bring them out to the marvelous light concerning Nick Carter. Anything the spirit wants to know concerning Nick Carter. What's going on with Nick Carter? Does he have any secrets? What the spirit wants to know about Nick Carter? Hold up. Cover up, set up. Hold up. That's too many trying to come out. Hold on, family. Make sure. According to spirit, allegedly Nick is being blackmailed. Someone holds the key, being blackmailed, scared and silent. So like behind the scenes, he's being blackmailed also. I forget. I can't remember. But on one of his brother's videos that he did before his passing, did Aaron mention anything about blackmailing his brother? About he has some information on his brother. I'm just wondering because this could be an old energy, but it says someone holds the key, being blackmailed, scared, and silenced. So according to spirit, he's being blackmailed. But I'm wondering when him and his brother went on good terms, the way Aaron was talking, like he has some, juicy info on his brother due to things that was going on behind the scenes that he knew about. Clarity about Nick Carter. Seeking clarity about Nick Carter. Seeking clarity about Nick Carter. Seeking clarity about Nick Carter. Hold on. Okay, we're not complete. Hold on. Seeking clarity about Nick Carter. Well, we knew that. Yeah, the spirit is on it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it right here because a lot of this we already know. Ain't that right? It has here sacrifice and rituals. So you could say that Nick allegedly could have participated in rituals, which I believe he did. And he ain't the only one. Okay. So it has here sacrifice and rituals. It has here will be exposed. Now, the only thing I can think of right now is the accusation that's going on, about some female accusing him of sexual assault. It has here, they are hiding their addictions, sex, alcohol, and drugs. And we're going to end it with this right here, which we're not surprised. Hollywood elites has authority over them, not in personal power. So they let you know he can't just be out here saying anything, doing anything, because they are watching. Okay? All right, family. I love you guys. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for taking the time to, you know, check in with your sister and watch this video. I appreciate it. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you not only hit that thumbs up, just push the YouTube algorithm out there so more people will be able to find this video. But also, please become one of my butterflies. Subscribe, all right? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. And like I said, I wish Nick all the best. Okay, I'm not here trying to condemn him, and none of this is my opinion anyway. I'm just led by the Spirit, but the Spirit was revealing a lot of things about him. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye for now.